Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 3 of Attack on Titan, Southwestward.
If you've been enjoying this series, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Attack on Titan reactions every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to see episodes early and ask us questions after every episode, check out the Patreon linked in the description below. We already are several episodes ahead on Patreon, so if you join the Patreon now, you can see episodes 4, 5, and even 6 of Season 2. Episode 6, Season 2, Warrior. So if you already want to go ahead and see episode 6, check out the Patreon linked in the description below. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 3 of Season 2 of Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Is it stupid that I'm like, that
Connie,
Titan's face
have you
looks
found
like
any
Connie,
survivors?
kind of?
That is.
No.
Oh.
It's in ruins. My hometown has been completely wiped out.
Oh.
Hey, something's wrong. You find any bodies?
Oh, for real?
No, not yet. How is that even possible? Titans ransacked this place and there's not a speck of blood?
They must have fled. The villagers, I mean, they all escaped. Your family too.
You think so?
Yeah, sure. It's
What
the
do you
only
think?
logical
Well, it makes more
explanation,
sense
provided
than
be no
them,
trace
like,
of
evaporating
carnage.
or suddenly deciding to eat
I don't
every
know that I
person
agree
fully.
with that.
Yeah.
Suppose the entire village was evacuated in time.
Like, it's definitely an option.
How do you explain the devastation? Why would Titans rip apart empty houses? And that doesn't bother me half as much as the stables being full. Without horses,
How did
the
they leave?
villagers' odds of survival are slim to none.
Anyone not have a torch? Okay, let's move. Our mission is to evaluate the breach.
Sir.
Oh.
That's... Oh, no, it's not dead yet?
Did I? Snap out of it! We're falling behind Gilgud and the others.
That startled me.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? You had
Same.
to. I swear that Titan. It was only your imagination. I didn't hear a damn thing. Focus on the mission. But it sounded, I don't know how, but it sounded like my mom. Damn it, Connie! Do you even know how serious our situation is right now?
Seeing the Titan sounded like his
people will
mom?
die in the hundreds of thousands.
I thought he was just surprised it was
Just 'cause your family
alive.
escaped doesn't mean they're out of the woods yet. Now you wanna be a soldier or don't you?
So Reiner with some harsh words try to get him back on
Stay
track,
focused.
but
I'm a soldier!
Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second he was like,
what'd you think?
I thought that the Titan was his mom, which like that, it doesn't make any sense. And no, I don't actually think that, but that's what I thought he was trying to say
Gotcha.
when he said that sounded like my mom.
Yeah, that'd be ludicrous.
And then, yeah, no, that would be crazy.
And also, what do you think of
That's
Reiner
really
stepping in to sort of like steer him right?
I think that's what a leader in a situation like this absolutely has to do. Squidward. I've never seen SpongeBob, by the way.
Next reaction series?
To drop that information.
Less populated the area will be.
Okay.
That's good. It didn't take us very long. All right, let's head to the south. What's the point? Last I heard, there aren't any villages to the south of here. We've raised the alarm for everyone in the region. Now we pinpoint the breach. The idea is to ride along the wall from the west till we do.
Seriously? You know Christa and me don't have our battle gear, right? What are we supposed to do about Titans?
Yeah, nobody has
The South will
ODM
be
gear.
crawling.
Well, they do.
If we can't defend ourselves, you ought to just serve us up on a platter. Why not let the two of us withdraw
Yeah,
from the
that's
front?
not ideal.
Ymir!
Negative. When we find where they're coming in, I'll need someone
Ymir
to
and
relay it to
Christa.
HQ. I know you're scared, but like it or not, that's part of the job.
Ymir, look, I'm aware what I've gotten myself into. Come on. Hey, no one made me join the Scouts, and you know it. I chose it for myself. I know it's a different story in your case.
What? You think I signed up for all this crap because of you?
What other reason do you have for being here? You tried talking me into joining the military police till you were blue in the face. You bowed out so I'd be eligible. Don't try to deny it. I wasn't good enough to make the top 10 on my own. Ask anybody. When it comes to skill, you're the better soldier by far. I have no idea how you did it, but... Why? Why do that for me? My family? That's it, isn't it?
Sure. Why not? Relax. Don't worry about it so much. Take my word for it, sweetie. I'm only looking out for number one.
Really?
How would withdrawing be looking out for
That's
number
such a
one?
relief.
I don't buy it.
Yeah,
They're cute though.
they are cute.
The way they just throw us into these situations with these horrendously ugly creatures is just... I'm
really
never gonna
shock
get
you.
used to it. Exactly.
Oh, there's
Awfully close.
there's Mr. Coward from season 1.
Okay, well this is working.
Oh, heck yeah. And she's the one who blinded
there we go.
that Titan that was in Eren's way when he was putting the rock back.
Yeah.
Thick Titan.
Dummy thick. Okay.
She is so cool.
Nice one, Captain Rico. We keep
Rico,
this up,
Captain
they'll never break
Rico.
our defense.
All right.
Not necessarily. The enemy has strength in numbers. If they attack in mass, the line won't have a snowball's chance in hell. And worse, something's off. Really off.
I don't like this.
Huh.
Captain Hannes, sir. What's wrong?
Anyone else bothered by the fact we haven't spotted a Titan yet? You'd think that hole would have jumped out at us by now. If where they're getting in is nearby, why is it so quiet? Not that I mind on principle.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Finally
saying.
get get back without a scrape, all the better.
So nighttime, so the Titans will be less active.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
This idea scares
Just
me
get it over
so
with.
much.
Terrifying.
I can't take this. Any second now, they'll lunge at us from the shadows.
Ugh.
It's like night scuba diving.
Ugh.
The
No,
closer we
thank
get to the
you.
entry point,
No, fuck no.
the more it
Oh,
feels
those
like
aren't
we're
real.
marching into
Okay,
the jaws
well.
of death. This is driving me out of my mind.
He's about to lose it.
I can't imagine anyone
everybody would in
staying
that
sane
situation.
in
Yeah.
this situation. Another group? Okay.
Nice.
So, you followed the wall here too, I take it?
That's right. I assume you found the breach then?
No, there's no breach.
We didn't
There's no
see any
breach.
irregularities along the western route. Surely you must have seen something in the east.
No. The wall's perfectly intact.
The wall is perfectly intact.
Well,
No
maybe
hole.
we just overlooked it.
Not likely.
Not a
Hole big enough for Titans
Titan-sized
to get
hole.
through? No
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
I suggest we have another pass. then.
Someone's thinking.
That
Okay.
goes without saying. Trouble is, the horses are on the verge of collapse, and so are we.
Yeah, that's a long day.
If only we had more light.
What's that?
Conveniently, the moon starts shining. Not shining, reflecting, but
An old castle.
huh, okay. My intuition would be that they've like found a way to like phase through the walls, which is that I
That
don't
would be
think
terrifying.
That would be really scary. I don't think that's the case, especially considering we just found out about the Titans in the wall. But I don't understand how they would get out without leaving like a really big, obvious disruption in the wall. So that doesn't really make sense either. I don't think they're just appearing inside the walls because we have no information that would back that up. Where the fuck are they coming from?
It's a good question.
I just thought one of the colossal Titan is like giving them like booster seats like over the wall.
Just tossing them.
No, literally. That would be funny. But I don't think that's what's happening either. I don't really know.
All right. Well,
I'm very confused.
Yeah. Well,
but
welcome
I think
to
that's how
Attack on
I'm
Titan.
meant to be. So.
Not an ideal place to sleep, but I guess we can make do with it for one night.
Yeah. And the moon's finally out at least.
Do they have a little bit of light? Do you think that powers up the Titans, or?
Yes, but very, very, like in a very
four
minor
eyes.
way. I guess some people get
Since when are
sunburns
you a
from the
geologist? Or a rock's just that fascinating? Looks like you're about to drool.
What, this? It's not a rock. Not an ordinary one anyway. It's a hardened piece of skin left behind by the female Titan.
Interesting.
It didn't vanish?
No. This random fragment broke off when Annie
And that
reverted
does
back
look
to her
like
human form.
the
It didn't evaporate.
rock that she's
Didn't
in, or
simply
the
go
crystal,
poof.
whatever.
Didn't
So that
evaporate.
got me thinking, and when I compared it with the sliver of the wall, its texture and composition were, for all intents and purposes, virtually identical. In layman's terms, we're hemmed in by a barricade of enormous titans. If my hypothesis is correct, the surface was constructed using consolidated titan skin.
What?
You're kidding me. That's what Armin was trying to say.
So then...
That's the
Easy!
absolute
It's rude to steal
bleh.
someone else's thunder. As it stands, we'd be hard-pressed to find a rock big enough to plug Wall Rose. It'd have to be just the right shape and size, and we don't have specifics yet. But on the other hand, where there's a will, there's a way. Picture Eren utilizing his hardening ability while in Titan form.
Oh.
I could
Okay.
patch the hole.
The sealant should be composed of the same material, and the hardened bit won't dissolve once you've transformed back. This might be less of a long shot than it sounds.
Smart, right?
Thoughts?
Yeah, no, that's really smart. Sorry, I'm like
Anything
Processing.
buffering over here.
If we can manage to shore up Wall Rose, Wall Maria starts to look fairly promising. Vital as it is, the outpost infrastructure slows us down to a crawl. The time and resources needed to transport materials are immense.
If he put his back to the wall, that it would heal the wall and then leave it, which I'm just thinking about how the wall even got there in the first place. Okay, so I feel like in order for the walls to be built, there needed to be a Titan shifter and some way to keep the Titan still for long enough for the Titan shifter to form that like...
To harden.
Yeah, to harden around them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah, that's my theory.
Time and resources needed to transport materials are immense. But if supply wagons don't have to be accommodated, we can make our way to Shiganshina much faster. And what if we decided to carry out our plan in the dead of night?
Night?
Yes, when the Titans are effectively motionless.
That's not bad. In fact,
Like-
it's genius, particularly if the group is small enough to slip by undetected. The straits we're in are as dire as they come, but there might just be the teeniest bit of slack.
Yeah, just bear in mind though, the whole plan hinges on whether or not Eren can seal a hole again.
It's probably unfair of me to even ask. But do you think you can?
It's a lot.
Can you do this thing you haven't done?
But also, how is he supposed to know?
Literally.
He's
What
a
he
very
thinks really
beginner.
isn't the issue. You either will or you won't.
Okay, thank you.
That's the reality. Our comrades are breaking their backs, but without you, it's nothing. Failure isn't an option.
Yeah.
Sir! I know! I'm prepared to do whatever it takes! That's a promise. My father's cellar. That's where the answers are. If there's a grain of truth in what he told me, everything depends on us making it there.
Cellar. It's always that background
Always the
thing.
cellar.
You know what I mean? Like,
Here's Ymir.
Well, I think that's going to explain how one becomes a Titan shifter, which is integral.
No one said stop. Rolling stone gathers no moss.
This is...
Maybe you expected to see something quaint? This is what happens when the walls give.
heartbreaking.
That's so sad.
No.
He's still refusing to say
Take
anything.
it in, holy man. These are the faces of human beings who've lost everything they ever had. Human beings you and your kind abandoned, incidentally. Hard to look at it, I'd imagine. But if the church had its way, this would be all of us. Titans would pour in and make a feast of what's left, shoveling man, woman, and child down their putrescent gullets. All humanity digested as one.
Once we leave Ymir, we'll be in Titan territory proper.
Section Commander, we're pressed for time.
Oh, thanks, Moblet. Give me a sec.
Moblet.
So, seen the light yet by any chance?
Maybe.
Seriously?
Oh, God damn it! Make up your mind! This isn't some spiritual test! Lives are on the line!
Alas, I have no choice. Neither myself nor the others who believe are at liberty to divulge the truth.
At liberty
That
for...
lot of help you are! Thanks
That's
for
really
keeping us
dumb.
company! It's been
I'm
fun!
not at liberty.
I'd offer my help if I could, but a duty as great as this one is beyond me. The Order of the Walls abides by the sacred will our faith commands us to obey.
Whose sacred will? You mean like God or something?
I can't answer that.
Oh my god.
But what I can do is provide you with a name. An individual the sacred will and its divine wisdom instructed us to monitor.
Monitor?
It's a person you know. Someone who enlisted with the Scout Regiment as of this year. A child by the name of...
Important message! I'm with the 104th Cadet Corps.
For real?
My name is Sasha Brous.
No way.
Who? Sorry. This is for you, Section Commander.
You must
even say
find
the
her
name.
with all haste.
No.
She is the key.
But the other
She
people
may
in the
know
room
things
know
we
now.
understand, but poorly.
Okay.
And with that, we come to the end of what I'm free to share. The rest I leave in your capable hands.
But if she's
Why
in the
couldn't you share
104th
this
Cadet
earlier?
Corps, she's at the front lines by now.
Then let's go! Come on! There's no time to lose!
Wait! Watch where you're going!
Sasha?
Just where did you come from all of a sudden? I was sent to give a message to Commander Eren, who then entrusted me to deliver this to you, Section Commander!
Oh, okay.
And now you know Sasha better.
Excellent work. So, who was Nick talking about?
She was the smallest
Big
one
potato
in her class.
fan.
Golden hair, blue eyes. In fact, she's kinda cute.
The girl who's always hanging around Ymir.
For real?
Excuse me?
How can you read this? Ymir. Do you?
Everyone, wake up! Get to the tower immediately!
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
Oh boy.
What?
Titans.
Well, okay. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
This shouldn't be happening. The sun went down hours ago.
How is this possible?
What's going on?
Hey guys, the hell is that? It's gotta be a Titan. Have you ever seen one that
Okay,
big?
the Beast Titan.
Look at it. It's more like some kind of beast. How do we... Wait, is it? It's headed for the wall.
Oh boy, what now?
That's the plan. Are we clear?
I cannot say a single thing.
We have to go. Now!
Calm down, Eren. I need you all to listen. We're going our separate ways. That's how it has to be. Eren had his reasons for throwing this ragtag squad together, but right now this is all riding on you. Armin, you and Hanji are the brain trust. Use your combined knowledge to cook up some kind of solution. Right. Yes, sir.
I mean, honestly.
Be smart enough to fix this.
I don't think I'll ever get why you're so attached to the guy, but put your skills to good use. Protect Eren at all costs.
Sir, I intend to.
And you.
She's like, I've been doing that, but okay.
Sound advice.
Yeah.
All right, so they're under attack.
Okay.
Don't be coming up here.
Why are they awake at night?
You got nothing better to do. Bother someone else. I should be drinking right now, damn it!
Maybe just these are the Titans that can function on very little light. Like, maybe the Titans that we're seeing right now are like a fraction of all of the Titans that are existing in the world right now, but they're the specific, like, I don't know, like top 10% of Titans that can function with very little light. Like, we learned earlier that the Titans kind of have all different light thresholds. Some of them are completely indisposed in the dark, and some of them are able to, like, kind of function.
Yeah.
These guys seem like they're, like, pretty functional. But
I mean, they're moving
maybe
like they normally would.
Right?
It's a
so
weird
they
thing.
maybe they're just like the very, very strongest.
Yeah.
But the Beast Titan is also
right there. And walking towards the wall.
I should be drinking right now, damn it! You're standing between me and a tankard of ale! I've earned the right to get trashed!
That's funny.
Fantastic.
We've got this. Let the ODM gear do what it was designed for. Attack!
All right, so they're going for it.
Oh no. Oh, it can just climb the walls. Okay, well, I hate that a lot, but it's definitely not as bad as just breaking open
Your
the walls.
emotions, Eren. Learn the meaning of the word restraint. If you let yourself succumb to blind rage, all hope is lost. We can't afford another mistake.
Sir!
There's a tower nearby that'll give us access to the wall. Part of an abandoned fortification to the southwest. We ride with all haste for Utgard Castle.
All right. And that's where we're left for this episode.
Okay.
Walnut. No walnuts
No
were in the other
walnut.
ending. The non-walnut ending.
Damn.
But yeah, that was season 2, episode 3 of Attack on Titan. What are your first thoughts?
Again, more questions than answers.
Yeah, lots of stuff was opened up that episode.
Yeah, that pretty much every scene, I was like, I have no idea what they're gonna possibly do with this. Yeah, I don't know. And then Pastor Nick also told us that there was one child person, one of the scouts, who everyone in the wall cult was told to look out for.
Which was Christa.
Right, Christa, but then didn't explain why. So
yeah, a lot to unpack there.
Exactly.
If you liked that episode and are excited for episode 4 coming this Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see up to episode 6 and beyond of season 2. If you join the Patreon, you can also ask us questions after every episode and really have a creative input on the channel in general. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
all right, let's go to the episode verdict.
Now we're going to ask questions given to us by our Patreon members. Join at any level to ask us questions after every episode. For now, let's get to question 1. Question 1 comes from Jenna the Bread Queen. Is it fair for Levi and the other adults to put so much pressure on Eren? Do they even have a choice?
I don't think it's fair, and I don't think they have a choice. Like, it's so unreasonable to expect a literal child who has just been informed of these abilities to be given the responsibility of saving humanity, and none of the adults are presenting it to Eren in the context of like, we know this is really hard, and we know like you just got here, and we know the odds are like really bad, and it's really scary. They're like, you don't have a choice.
Like,
you literally do not have a
to.
choice, which is fair given the situation. I don't think it's like the universe that they're living in is not one where people are able to make decisions based on what they think is like fair and good. It's all about survival, which is taking away from their humanity, obviously. Yeah, but it's definitely not fair to Eren.
Yeah, it's not fair, but it's unavoidable in
Exactly.
a way. Yeah, so that's rough. Let's get to question 2. It's gonna be the last question for Montana, and then I have a little for Kenny question coming. How do you think the scouts that jump down to help in the castle, like the 4 with ODM gear, how do you think they're gonna fare against these Titans at night? Do you think they, like with the moon moonlight, there's a difference? What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to go better than if those Titans attacked during the day. But because they seem pretty unaffected by the light situation, although they could like lessen their powers slightly. I mean, they're incredibly talented fighters, but that was so many Titans.
There was a lot of them, yeah.
That was really, really scary. And being on a tower, I feel like is a really vulnerable position. We saw them starting to kind of tear at that, which is not ideal. I hope it goes well, but I feel like it's not gonna.
Yeah, I think that's about it for questions. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for episode 4 coming this Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the Patreon link in the description below if you want to see that episode and more early, including episodes 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's about it for this episode. Are we excited for episode 4?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.